I just spent 100 days in Minecraft Homestead, and let me tell you, we got up to some shenanigans. We have a beautiful, lovely house built that we actually just finished building in the coziest little campsite where everything started off. This world is becoming more and more magical every single day that we spend in it, but let's go ahead and take a look at the first 100 days of this wonderful Minecraft world. As a mod noob myself, I wanted to give modded Minecraft a real shot. Adding mods to this game can very quickly become extremely overwhelming. But Minecraft Homestead is a mod pack based around taking things at a much slower and relaxed pace, which really made me want to try it out. I will warn you, this will be my very first impression to almost everything, but I hope you'll join me anyways on this cozy yet slightly chaotic new adventure. Let's go! Oh, I'm on top of a tree. Okay. I do have regeneration. Let's just ow. This is fine. Hey there. I'm Skylar. Welcome to a new series on my channel here. Today we are testing out some modded Minecraft, which is not something that I normally play at all. I can get quite overwhelmed with the amount of stuff there is to do in modded Minecraft, but this mod pack is based more around taking things at a slow pace and farming and exploration, which I think that's going to help us kind of dip our toes into modded Minecraft. I am going to go ahead and just get our first tree out of the way. Oh, if we can break these blocks, that would be great. Please, my computer. I think there's actually a timber mod in this mod pack, so maybe if we just make a little crappy axe, this might help a little bit. Oh yeah, there's definitely something happening. Oh, whoa. I think this is going to be more than enough to get started. I do want to actually make a wooden pickaxe as well. We also have a mini map and a map mod installed, so this is going to be really nice for finding our way around. I kind of want to go in this direction, so it looks like we need to go this way a little bit. I see a nice little clearing over here. Oh my goodness, what is that? This seed has some crazy, crazy generation. I think we're definitely going to be coming back over here because this is crazy. I usually never build right where the spawn point of the world is because I'm never happy with it, but I think this one is going to be pretty decent. I could just imagine like a big house up there, and then we can also, oh my gosh, I have so many ideas for both up on that mountain thing and then underneath in the water. Oh, and I see a shipwreck. Alright, before we get too crazy with everything, I do want to grab just a little bit of stone. Okay, we're gonna have to fix that to make it not look so ugly later. And oh my gosh, we're running out of food really fast. That is not great. Let's see if we can actually, honestly, just get a whole bunch of apples maybe from one of these apple trees. Oh my god. My poor wooden axe. That took literally so long. And no apples. Well, it was a good idea in my head, but apparently it doesn't work that way. What the heck? Give me the food. Can I get this one? Ah! What? No! Alright, I think we're gonna go ahead and move on. That did not work. I think for this series, what we're probably going to do is take things really slow. I don't even think we're really going to build a house today. Kind of more just like a little base area, like maybe a cute little campsite. Oh my god. Crap. Hello. He totally just waved at me. That was really cute. Let's see, where would the chest be? Is this the bottom? It should be like over here somewhere. Here it is. Ooh, lapis. Lots of emeralds. A beach ball. Wait, that is so cute. Oh, oh my god. How is it nighttime already? Okay, we might be in a little bit of a pickle. There's something over here. Go ahead and mark that. Actually, I have no idea how it already turned nighttime. It's kind of crazy. Oh, oh, that's a baby zombie. Mm-mm. Oh, that's a pillager? What the heck? This is not a friendly place. This is not... It's not a friendly place. Okay. Yeah. No, thank you. I wonder, maybe we can find some sheep over here in the forest. I kind of don't know how 15 entire minutes passed. This is completely abandoned, I think. I don't think there's literally anything here that will help me. Oh, I see a hut over here. Oh my goodness. I think this is another shipwreck. I wonder if there is a bed in this house. That would be really nice. This is a very, very eventful first day, I would say. All right. There is no bed. Ooh. There's more iron and emeralds, though. A heart of the sea? Oh, look at the little squid plushie. Oh my god, my inventory. Hang on. I'm gonna have to come back over here because I literally cannot... I cannot take all of this stuff with me. I will take the gold, though. Oh my good heavens, where did you come from? Why are you so fast? Where did you come from? Oh, there must be another little camp over there. A very chaotic start already? Oh yeah, I think this is where he came from. This has gotta be like a pillager campsite? I see more. Oh my god. Oh my god. No thanks. 300 blocks. Really? At least there's a village over here. This is kind of not a great place for a village to be. Oh. Oh, I need to have this little frog bread. That is so cute. We really need to find some cows, I think. Oh my, oh my. Okay, that's crazy. Um, we got diamonds. Can I put the sunglasses on here? Why did that hurt? Oh, reduces fire damage by 12%. It doesn't even fit over my eyes. There's so much loot that I want to take from this village, but I can't. Look, there's even a brewing stand. All right, we have a new problem. We need some string. Maybe we can kill a spider or two in this dark forest over here, but then we also need leather very badly. He's got a lot of friends over here. Maybe we leave that one alone. Okay, that is perfect. Oh, what is that? Oh, there's so much loot in here. Again. Ah! I feel like there's a lot happening. I'm not just looking for like wood types anymore and all of the different saplings, like 8 of them. There's quite quite a few more than 8, I think, in this mod pack. Wow. I've already been playing for 30 minutes. I feel like the days are going by faster or something. Probably not, but it definitely feels, maybe because there's so much happening. This feels like a brand new game. Ooh, cows. Wait. Oh, hello. Stop shooting me. I do see some cows over here. So let's go ahead and just, sorry. Sorry guys. I desperately, desperately need a backpack. My inventory is already so full. Come back. It's definitely enough leather. We barely got enough actually. I think I need, it was 4? Yeah. Backpack mods are a little familiar to me. I've definitely played with them before. Um, but not so much everything else. This is all very different. Oh, this wheat is going to be very, very nice. I'm not even really sure what this building is. Maybe I should figure that out before literally stealing everything. God, there's so many chickens in here. Excuse me, guys. A mushling? Oh, can I give you something? Can I talk to you? No? If anyone knows what to do with the little fernlings and mushlings, please let me know in the comments. If there's anything that I do that's like really, really dumb, I will take all the help and pointers I can get because learning modded Minecraft has always been such a struggle for me. So if I do anything completely wrong or just in a really, really strange or off way, just have a little patience. I'm doing my best. Okay, let me just completely rob this village completely. I'm just gonna take everything. Like, unapologetically take absolutely everything. Because I need it more than they do. I really do. And I feel bad. I'm definitely taking everything. Even the lanterns. This is very terrible of me. We should be able to make another backpack, actually. Just a bit bigger. One thing I'm worried about is if I upgrade this backpack, will I lose all of the stuff that's in it? I guess we'll find out. Is this mod super busted? Nope. Perfect. Oh, that's quite a bit bigger, actually. Oh, hey guys. There were pigs in here, but all of these berry bushes killed them. Hello? A mystical trader. Mystical berries. A mystical berry who will feed a cozy crumbs. Oh my gosh. Crumb snacks. Are these? These might be for the mushroom people. I'm gonna take some of them. And I can take some of that too. Why not? I did see quite a few of those guys in the forest. Just gonna sleep over here and think about what I did to this poor village. Whoa. That this is this is this is fine. Oh my god. They're falling from the trees. That looks very suspicious. Excuse me, Mr. Flamingo. I am 100% sure. Yep, there's some TNT down there. Okay. A bikini? Are you serious? I'm wearing this. I don't even care. That's crazy. I knew I shouldn't trust that chest. I was right. And just check. Oh, what is that? They're like an ocean village. They have villages on the water now. That is literally crazy. Okay. That is a lot of iron. I have so many swords too. This is a lot of loot. This is becoming a lot of loot very, very quickly. A floaty boat? Can I actually place this in the water? Please tell me that I can. Oh my god. This is so cute. This is gonna be my boat forever. I should probably start thinking about maybe getting some new crops. I want to find some sheep so we can make a cute little tent for us to live in. Potatoes. I already have potatoes, actually. Oh, that's a creeper. Hello, crab. Wait. I need to kill this creeper because I need to try and feed my friend. Will you eat these? You will. Oh my god. Are we friends now? Ah. Tame an animal. Will you come with me? Did he fall asleep? What just happened? He fell over. Is his belly so full? That is so cute. He's so cute. This is my new friend. Oh my god, he's on my back when I'm swimming. That is so cute. And I honestly think like a little campsite over here, we could see it from off in the distance, would be really cute to see like where we started. Oh my god, he's so cute. I love him. So now we really just need to find maybe a handful of sheep and start shearing them to get some wool. Some woolly sheep. They're a bit different, but they still give regular wool. So maybe I can just grab these guys. Oh, oh my. I thought I had some wheat on me. I do. I have some hay. Maybe I can lead these guys over to a bit of a safer place with me, friends. I'm totally not going to put you in a sad little hole in the ground or anything. Would never do that. Would never do that. Sorry about that. Is he shivering? Oh, sorry. I kind of need your wool. My inventory and my backpack are now completely full. I have a hoarding problem. I keep all the things. Oh, and mud in Minecraft is gonna make that so much worse for me. I already need to upgrade my backpack again. Let's see. We do have some gold. Okay, looks like we can actually upgrade that again. We actually got a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, that's so much better. Fit for a King quest unlocked. This has gotten just a little bit excessive. The amount of stuff that I'm acquiring. Maybe just a little. Hey, it's cute, right? I cannot get over how silly this bikini is. I don't remember how many days it's been already in this world. Probably a lot. 7. An entire week. That might be a good indicator that we need to start building. However, we only have default wood types. And I feel like if we only use default wood, that would be really boring. So maybe we can go and find just a little bit more stuff. These guys would go away from my chest. That'd be nice. Go off into the forest. Let's leave those guys. They can hang out here for a bit. I'm sure they will be gone by the time we get back. These are pretty. I do like those. I'm not really a fan of this maple wood though. I don't really like gray colors for building all of the time. Or really at all. I don't think I've ever built with gray in Minecraft. Is there gray in default Minecraft besides stone? Gray wood sounds a little bit too cold for me. I will take this aspen wood. Looks like there's very colorful trees over here. Oh, that is also maple wood. Looks like we have some sort of village over here that we can go check out. I see some... Are those melons? Maybe melons? Oh my god. Why am I swimming so fast? It's the bikini, isn't it? Increases swim speed by 8%. I guess we're gonna have to keep the bikini because that was really fast. Ooh, these are blue. Give me one of these trees. Oh my god, that was a bit laggy. This timber mod might be a very small issue, which is kind of crazy because I have a really good computer. The computer actually is quite good, but mod packs in Minecraft still push its limits. I do like these blue trees too. I think it's just spruce wood, but maybe if we can get a sapling from one of these, we can plant maybe blue spruce trees. We did get some blue spruce saplings. We can go ahead and add these to the sapling count. I like this block here. Dacite? That's really pretty. I might come back over here and grab some to build with later. Oh my god, what is that? Oh, they're just owls. That scared me so bad. Mainly because I don't have my bed. What am I even doing? There looks to be a little house over here that we can check out. And I see a Seco Woods, which looks like it has a new tree type for us to collect too. Hello? Oh, that is not a nice villager. It looked like a nice villager on the map. Okay, I can't see literally anything. I'm really scared of the dark, actually. I won't lie. Am I strong enough to kill him? I don't think so. Oh my god, he's fast. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Oh, my heart. Okay, I'm definitely not going back there, like, anytime soon. Not at all. These are definitely new trees, too. Let me see how this wood looks. Oh, like a rosy color. It's actually really pretty. Did I get some saplings? Maybe let's cut down one more tree so we can get 4. It looks like they grow in like a plus sign shape. I'm not really sure where else we can go. Over in this direction. Maybe we have done enough exploring for one day. Set a waypoint. Maybe like a pink one, and we can call it spawn. I think we might have spawned like right over here somewhere. I think that illusioner looks like a villager on the map on purpose. I really got scammed by that guy. That scared me. We don't really have any coal, actually, which is not great. Um, but I think we can use some of our planks to cook up some food. We have plenty of steak right now. I just need to cook it. And I'm not sure what style I want to make our starting area in. I think it's going to be more simple. It would be really cute to have like a little camping grounds or something over here. But I kind of want to wait a good bit before we build our permanent house up there, because I think we're going to need to do quite a bit of terraforming to make this a little more usable. And I really don't want to do that with the iron tools. That would be very painful. It is already day 11. Thankfully, we could sleep through most of that rain. Let's see if we can get these sheep to come over into one of these pens. And I really, really need this dog to stay away from them, because that wolf will kill my sheep. There you go. Oh my god. That dog over there is stressing me out a little bit. Let's see if we can find any of those cows. And I actually do have leads now, which makes my life so much easier. Thankfully, that only took just a few minutes to bring these cows all the way back over here. So now we can just climb up here and very gently, hopefully, guide these guys into this pen. Just like that. I'm not sure if this will grow with just one place down. Maybe we can try 4 together to see if they'll work. And then over here, we can place just 1 down. Hopefully these will grow. I have no idea, actually. I should have paid a little bit more attention to the trees. But I'm sure that if I really can't get these trees to grow, I can always check the wiki. Actually, almost time for us to sleep again. So I think we need to try and get to work on this little tent. And I'm not sure that this is going to be a great place for it. So I think we can go ahead and put our first tent about 5 big here. And I do want to put some little holes for just some regular windows, since we are probably going to be living here for just a little bit. I do want to try to give this build as much texture as possible. I want it to be simple, but not overly boring. So I think a basic structure like this will work. We can grab this Sika and make some stairs, a couple of slabs, and maybe even a few trapdoors. These look pretty interesting. We should be able to decorate this just a bit. It definitely looks interesting. I don't know if that's my favorite. I think we might be able to fix this just a little bit. We added some fences. I feel like this would be a good place to sleep at night. It looks a little crazy. Definitely looks a little strange, but I think that we can add a couple more details to round out the idea. I'd love to add some coarse dirt and path blocks on the inside. Let's go ahead quickly and move our bed in here. We have a cozy little spot for our crafting table. Actually, we can make one of these pretty Sika color crafting tables. I know it doesn't really matter, but I think that fits a lot better. We do have lots of lanterns, 3, 4, and 5 in the middle, right there for a small lantern. And this place is definitely very crowded, very tiny, but maybe we can put our furnace and looks like two double chests in here. Very, very cozy and very small, but I think that this is going to work. Maybe if I just reorganize this a little bit with just some different things scattered around. I do have a barrel too that we can use. And thankfully, most of my stuff does fit in this backpack. And I think this tiny little area might be done if we can add just a couple of distressed path blocks where the grass is a little bit worn down. I think this looks really cozy. However, this isn't exactly enough room for me. We do need a bit more storage. We have a good bit, but I think we're going to need just a little bit more in this area. So I know this looks very bland, but I do want to add some more stuff around other than just a little place for us to sleep at night. And I completely ran out of wool building this tent, so I think we're just going to hang out around here by our sheep and try to get more. What I want to place over here is going to be another one of these little tents just when we have wool for it, so we can put some more kind of useful items in here. And I think that will look nice once we have more wool to put in there. I'm actually completely out. That's okay. But I think a cute little workstation, maybe nestled under this tree right next to this little campsite, would be super cute if I can work out exactly how I want it to look. Oh no, the timber mod left floating tree bits in the air. Oh god. I think this whole idea is super nice, but I think it's a little bit too big. So I am going to shorten it, maybe by two, honestly. I don't want to make anything too large. This looks a little strange at its current size, so we can just cut it down just a little bit. I think that looks a lot better already. I think a little stack of hay bales right here next to this would look nice. Since we're still waiting for these little sheep to grow up over here, I think what I want to do is I definitely want to move these animal pens because I want to fit one more little tent here once we have the materials for that. I think maybe about here just to kind of clear off the rounded kind of structure of this campsite. And I think we can put a not quite perfect square shape pen over here and place another one kind of over in this area somewhere. Maybe also with another tent if we can ever get that much wool. I know this is excessive for um just starting out in a place that I'm not going to live in very long, but I'm having a lot of fun with this building and I think it looks so very pretty. I do think after we get this tent placed in, we should be done with some tents for the time being. However, let's place that down so that we get an idea of the place. I want to put a little centered campfire in this area. I don't have any more dacite, which is really, really unfortunate because it is so pretty. Um, Maybe we can grab some quickly from over here. We set a little waypoint. I'd like to surround this with some slabs, maybe. Or maybe just some stairs, since we have stairs readily available. And I think we can actually place a little overhanging pot here. And we shouldn't be able to go in there and actually take damage, so that should be pretty safe. I wonder if we place this a little bit differently, if their mod will connect to the cauldron. And it looks like it doesn't. Again, that's totally okay. We're just having fun, trying to decorate. I think we can make this look just a tiny bit better. We come up here and just add a little bit more to the top, just to give it some stability and make it a little bit less boring. Guys, this little place is looking so cute. I actually love it. I love our little starting area. And now that all of these sheep have grown up, the wool production has been speeding along much quicker than before, which means we should have enough wool to go ahead and finish off this entire little section. All right, waking up the very next day, I want to show you this storage system here. We have all of our wood related items, and we don't really have very many non-wood related items, so I kind of just put them all in this chest. We will get more for sure. I don't really have a use for this mini fridge, but I did place it here. We have all of our farming stuff and decoration items, along with all of our miscellaneous loot and our hats and such, and lots of valuables, some miscellaneous, more valuable items, and all of our extra tools. So I think that is perfect for our tent. I do have a couple things in here that I'm not sure exactly where to put them, but I'm sure we'll be able to find a place for them in the future. Maybe the mob drops that we have can actually just go in the other tent over here. We do have more storage over here, so I might just stick them in there for now. That's probably good enough. And I did go ahead over here and add a couple of things like a blast furnace, anvil, and smithing table. And we did loot some candles from a village previously, so I kind of just scattered them around the campsite. We didn't really have too many, but I felt like they would add just a little bit of a nice touch. Now all that's left to do is going to be to finish this last tent over here. And I'm thinking we might leave this one empty because I'm not quite sure what to put in here yet, but I'm sure we'll find more to do a lot quicker than we think. Since we're going to continue to wait for just a little bit more wool because I really don't want to end off with this little thing unfinished here, this third tent. And continue decorating just a bit more, probably around this campsite with some logs to sit on. And it doesn't have to be perfect at all. I just want it to be a little bit cluttered and look a little bit more full. You can also add more of this worn down pathway just all around the campsite, connecting all of these little areas together, making it look like it's been walked through quite a bit. Which wouldn't be a stretch because I've been running around in this tiny little area for the past like hour and a half decorating. I do want to take some these fences and kind of make an awkward shape almost for a pen that we can move some of the animals into. Just because the perfect little square pens look really ugly in my opinion, and I like it when they look a lot more random. Guy is very much stuck for some reason. Oh, and now he's pretty much gone. Back. I'm back, everyone. We might have to call that good, honestly. I can't really wrangle all of these sheep in here for some reason. They are bugging out a little bit, but that's okay. We want to place some more lanterns on these little pens so that these guys don't get any creepers or anything spawning in here with them, because that would not be good. I think we can finally finish off this section here. And our little cozy area over here is looking so very good. So I think that this means that we are finally done with our starting area, and I love it. I love it so much. But anyways, that's really all that I have time for today. So if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like because it helps me out so very much. I had so much fun making a cozy, perfect campsite come to life. Why is it raining in my outro? But thank you so very much for watching. I can't wait to play more of this mod pack. I'm so very excited to explore this wonderful new cozy world. And I hope to see you guys here with me in the very next episode, which should be coming relatively soon. Thank you so very much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye! Hey there, I'm Skylar, and welcome to episode 2 of our brand new Homestead world. I know that episode 1 was kind of a little bit excessively long, I think. I really just got carried away with everything new. This mod pack is really exciting. And I am quite the modded Minecraft noob. I don't even really know where to start with a lot of things, but I have made us some happy little bullet points for today. Hopefully that will help us stay on track a little bit more. But one of the very first things that I want to do is quickly go over on Twitch. We did about a 3-hour Minecraft live stream where we just really went around and explored, got some new stuff, and added a couple new decorations. If you're interested in any of the live content that we do, I do stream quite a few other games. Right now we're playing Stardew Valley and Wuthering Waves. And every Monday is Minecraft Monday. Anyways, one of the very first things that we did, and I actually edited this a little bit after the live stream because we got a lot more stuff and I did not have enough room at all. I did put in I just set this fish tank down. There's nothing in it right now, but we have this unused tent here. We made a super cozy kitchen. I'm not sure what we'll use this for, but we have a skillet and a cooking pot, which looks like we can make some soups in here. I put down the little cutting board. I'm not sure what the canvas rug is for. It might just be decoration, but I have it just in case we need that. Some baskets with some various seeds, and this one is currently empty, but this chest is full of food, and we have a lot. I also found some of these cool items, like the potato, cabbage, and tomato crates while we were exploring, and I went ahead and just threw those down. And I don't know where this guy came from, but he literally just appeared in my face in a random forest, so I decided to take him home. And this storage area is... That chest is empty, but this is pretty much getting really full. I have so many flowers, so many saplings, so much everything, really. We have a lot of stuff already. I also have transformed this little area here with some extra items, and I put our second squid plushie over here. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Let me just... Oopsies. I put all of our, smelting stuff, our valuables, and, oh my god, random stuff that I don't even know where to put all this stuff, guys. I did do a little research on this mod pack, and it looks like there actually is a storage mod in this game, which is going to be so helpful for keeping this organized once we have an actual home to live in. But for right now, we're just kind of chilling with what we got, and I think it's doing good for us. Anyways, now that we have all of the introductory stuff out of the way, I want to get into what we're going to be working on today. And first things first, oh, it is turning nighttime already. I think we're on day 40 something already. Ah! We definitely are really taking it slow this time, which is not a bad thing. I've been really enjoying it. But what I want to do today is definitely get geared up, which we have a good amount of resources to do so. Um, Not very many diamonds, but honestly, I don't think we need too many diamond items. I would like some diamond tools, mainly a pickaxe and a shovel. And we have so many books in this little tent over here that we could honestly try and get some decent enchantments today. I do have a few levels, and I will be making sure to keep up on those levels by feeding these cows over and over again. And you know what? The sheep deserve some love too. Why not? And just going through the stuff that we already have in these chests, it looks like I have actually everything that we need to make a little enchantment setup. It's gonna bother me not having a crafting table over here, so I really need to add one. Oh, Sika bookshelves. I do like that. It looks like we only made 10. I think we need like 15. Let's use more wood. Let's just make, yeah, 16's perfect for right now. And we can also craft up our very first enchantment table. Oh my god, it's happening. And it looks like we have a lot of quests that we haven't looked at. Smelt 64 iron. Ooh, another blast furnace is nice. Oh wow, we have a lot. Visit a jungle. Windswept biome. Oh my gosh, wait, there are feeding troughs and jars? What? Animal feeding trough? Bag of cookies? Oh, I did find a tea blossom. Not exactly sure. Dried green tea. Oh. Looks like we can make tea. Okay, a lot of these quest lines are going to be really helpful for progression and for actually figuring out how to play the mods, so I'm really excited about that. Oh, my inventory's full. Oh boy. Let's just quickly put all of this. Oh god, let's put all this junk away. If I put this in the corner, can they step over this and out? I think they might be able to. I actually don't know. We'll place a little bag of cookies right here. What is this jar? You can just go on the floor. I'm not really sure what's in it. Suspicious. And I think we can actually just place our knife right on the cutting board. And that's perfect. Alright, before we get too sidetracked with all of this other stuff, I do want to add just a tiny, maybe a slightly larger tent or something along that line for our enchanting setup. Alright, I did kind of go into this without a plan on what exactly I wanted to do, but I think if we dig into this little hill here, we could probably make a pretty cute entrance right around here somewhere to a cozy little cave sort of enchantment setup. And I think just adding a couple of miscellaneous dirt blocks like so will probably help make this look a little bit more natural. I think that's gonna look good. And now we can just go ahead and dig this out. Didn't make it too wide though. Oh god. And the enchantment table needs a dead center to be on. Hang on. Alright, and now that we have this dug out, let's go ahead and just place down our enchantment table. Don't want it to be too close to us. Maybe we'll dig this space out just one more. And now we can just wrap these all the way around this enchantment table. Does that work? It does. Except I don't like these in this spot. I kind of want them in the corners, so we're gonna fix that a little bit. Does this even work? No. This is 28. Let's make a few more bookshelves. All right. I think this is going to work for level 30. Yes. That is perfect. Well, we just need to decorate it a little bit. All right, now this area is very, very compact and small, but I think this is going to suit our needs just fine. It kind of does look just a little boring from the outside, but I think maybe if we just clutter it up with some bone meal and some flowers, it will blend in a lot better. That is a lot of bone meal. Oh my goodness. And also put just a little bit of our worn pathway leading over here. It's not really meant to be super hidden. I mean, this is a single player world after all. But I do, oh my gosh, wait, I really like, I really like that. That is so cute. I will add some of these flower patches and probably sprinkle a couple of my wildflowers around here. Kind of bone meal up this area as well because it looks very naked. And I already think this place is looking a lot more full and happy. Oh my gosh, it's looking so good over here. I'm gonna be very sad when we finally move on from this place and abandon our tiny little campsite because it is literally so, so cute. But now that we have this area a little bit decorated and ready for use, I want to try to see if we can get any good enchantments on a shovel today or a pickaxe because I would really like to build my house next episode, and having a few tools with efficiency will make my life so much easier. I'm really not sure what to do with the rough lapis. I have no idea. I think we need sandpaper. How do we get sandpaper? Oh, literally sand and paper. Right. We can definitely do that if we need to, but hopefully we won't have to. Go ahead and make a shovel and then our very first diamond pickaxe. Perfect. Just need to hope for a good enchantment. Efficiency 3, Fortune 2, and Breaking 3 is not bad for our first diamond shovel. I will definitely take that over nothing. And Unbreaking 3 again. This is really risky, but I'm just gonna do it. Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3. Oh my goodness. That's really nice. Oh, if you leave the lapis in the enchantment table, it floats around it. Oh my god, that is literally so cute. I won't lie, I think we got extremely lucky with those enchants. That was kind of crazy to get those right off the bat. Usually I struggle with the enchantment table. I wonder if that's because of a mod that I have installed with this pack. I have no idea. Oh my god, day 49 already. This is getting crazy. Before we completely move on from this campsite, one thing I do want to dabble in just a little bit is going to be probably some of these mini farming mods that we have. Let's actually see. We have Farmer's Delight. In here we have Biomes We've Gone, Farm and Charm, more Farm and Charm, Herbal Brews, Wilder Nature mods as well with some different animals. Alcocraft. Brewery. Wait, we have two different hops. That might be a little bit annoying, but that's okay. And of course, the Farmer's Delight actually does come with crops too. I really might be a little overwhelmed here. I have no idea where to start. I think the easiest thing that we can do right now is probably to grab a couple of buckets And I think I want to set down a couple of crop circles around here. I think that would be nice. Oh my goodness. Hello, you startled me. I don't really need any of these, but this is way better deal than what I paid for with the first mystical trader. I do have quite a few of those left over, so I might just ignore you. You're welcome to come and hang out and stay a while at my lovely campsite. I am not gonna buy anything. Sorry. I really don't have much dirt, so we might have to go and steal some, but I'm thinking if we have just a couple little circles with a couple different crops over by the water, I feel like that would look nice, but I kind of want to raise them up. And honestly, just something really simple and small like this might work. I don't think we're going to need too many of every individual crop. This isn't going to be where we're going to stay forever. I kind of just want to play a little bit. I'm definitely going to have to go and grab some more dirt because we don't really have a whole lot, but I think these cute little raised sections are going to be really, really cute. And I honestly think if we do something simple like this and hoe up the dirt here, I think that's going to be plenty big if we put just a handful of these sprinkled around and maybe fix a little bit of this terraforming here. I think that would look really nice. All right, we have a couple of crop circles over here. I actually wanted to put more than just three, so we have a little pathway heading to this one over here and another path up here to these two as well. And I'm thinking about putting a very small build up here. I'm not too sure yet. Something cute. I think it would be nice to have a basic little watchtower, and maybe we can fit another tent over here, or two, honestly. I feel like if we got up on the watchtower, we would get a really good view of this place. But one thing I do want to do to this clearing is take some of these orchard saplings. Hopefully we can grow some of these trees around. I think a couple of trees here and there, mainly right in the middle here of these crop circles and on that spot on the hill there. I think it would help make this place look so very full and wonderful. Honestly, another one of them kind of back here in this corner, if we can fit one, would be nice. These trees kind of grow pretty large, so maybe like here would be good. And of course, I think we can fit another one right back here behind all of this stuff to kind of just finish and seal off this area. Honestly, we can probably put two of them. And I think this place is going to become so very wonderful once we have all of this stuff in here. But I think now that we have these little crop stations, I'm going to try and... Oh my goodness, I cannot place this. What the heck? We'd have to figure out how to grow those seeds because they are not going in the soil. I don't know why. We're on the grass. Do they need to grow in the water? Does anybody know? They do not grow in the water either. I have no idea how to use these seeds. We're going to put that one on the back burner. We do have quite a few other seeds to work with if we waddle back in here. We actually don't have too many of different kinds of seeds, really. We have two different kinds of tomato seeds. So maybe we can just grow them in the same place. I'm not sure what to do with these strawberries. Maybe we can turn them into seeds? We can. Hopefully we can grow these. And also just plant some regular crops like these potatoes, carrots, beetroot, and I'm sure I have wheat seeds as well. Let's see if these work. They do. We have two different types of tomato plants for some reason. They look very similar, but I'm just gonna let those guys grow. And put some beetroot over here with some potatoes, I think. And I think that's going to look very nice once it fully grows. I think we can stick these flax seeds and hops together. I'm not too sure why I can plant these hop seeds, but not the other ones that we have. But that's fine for right now. I would like to have some strawberries over here, and I'm kind of going to section them off a little bit weird in different rows because we don't really need too many of these crops. This isn't really going to be a permanent place, but we'll figure out what to plant with strawberries very soon. Up here, we can plant some carrots and wheat seeds together. I think that will look nice. And this crop field right here might stay empty for a little while. I'm gonna go over this way and put these cabbage seeds over here with these tomatoes. Taking a peek in my chest here. I'm not sure if we can plant these. I would like to. Maybe we just put the onion in the ground. I don't think they came with any seeds, so we're gonna have to see. We have onions and audience. I actually don't know the difference, honestly. And it looks like we can just place these right in the ground. So we can go ahead and fill this as well. To the best of our abilities, anyways. And it looks like this tomato plant is growing very tall. I'm not sure if this one will also grow tall or not. They're totally different tomatoes. Do you want to go in free cam for a moment just to kind of see what we have? And I'm really liking this. I do think there's a couple more things that I want to add to this little outpost area. I think we're going to go ahead and try and build one of those little wooden watchtowers out of probably just some fences and such. All right, it is actually the very next day for me. Oh my god, I'm very embarrassed right now because I came back into this world to record a little bit more and to play with some crops, build some stuff, and I only played for about 20 minutes actually before realizing that I wasn't even recording. Oh no. So I'm just gonna go over just a little bit of stuff that I've added. Not too much, honestly. Um, I did add this teeny tiny little watchtower up here. It's really nothing special. The design literally took forever for me to figure out, and I had to get some inspiration on Pinterest, but there it is. And actually, what made me notice that I wasn't recording is I was so excited about finding this guy and finding brand new seeds that I looked over in my recording software to make sure I wasn't yelling too loud. But we will buy some stuff from that guy in a second. I am in the current phase, in the process of, what am I even saying? I'm currently in the process of making a little overhang right here, and we're actually going to dig this open into a tiny little cave to put our mine into because I've not been mining still. We really need to go into a cave and get proper gear and resources. So that will be happening very soon. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Oh no. Anyways, let's grab our emeralds since we do have some of these, and I'm gonna buy some more seeds. Here, where'd you go? Oh, here he is. I actually like this guy's donkeys quite a bit. Let's just buy one of each kind of seed, and then we can plant these somewhere. I am going to take one of these apple saplings too. That is interesting. Or two of them, so that we can plant a few trees. All right, now we just need to find a place for these new seeds, which I thought there was 4 new seeds. I guess there's 3 and some berries. Hopefully these will grow. I'm actually not sure. Red taiga grape seeds do not go in the ground. The red grape seeds also do not go in the ground. What the heck is going on? Neither do these. Okay, I have a predicament. What is this called? At Vinery. Do we have to grow them in flower pots? I have no idea. Maybe these have to be grown in a certain environment? Place? Area? Oh no, I killed it. Okay, they go right on the ground. All right. Come here, mister. Let me buy one more of these. Oh boy. We actually have a few spots where we're not really growing a whole lot of stuff. I might turn this into regular dirt quickly. If I can. Oh my god, I cannot. Let's just plant these guys right here with the strawberries for now. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure why the hops weren't growing from Earth. Which one was that? No. Right. Last one, guys. I'm not buying any more seeds after this. I'm done. Excuse me, mister. You are not welcome here. And neither are you. I just wasted so many emeralds doing this. Oh my god. Alright. Let's play these down. Let's just plant this guy here. And I am not coming back over here anytime soon. All right, now that some of that chaos is out of the way, I actually want to see how different these apple trees are going to be. So I'm going to plant one of them back here. Now getting back to the mining area. Let's grab just a couple of materials and place these here. And then I'm just going to quickly dig this area out for us. Hopefully we don't run into our enchantment setup. I don't think that we will though, because there should be plenty of room. I do want to sprinkle in some cobblestone into this area just to give it a little bit more texture. It's getting a little bit dark, so we can go ahead and place a lantern right over here. Maybe place one here, and you have another one right here. I do want to sprinkle some ores around, but I don't have silk touch yet, so I don't think those are going to be obtainable for quite some time. Anyways, if we grab a couple of cobblestone slabs, we can add a little bit more texture into this area here. It should be perfectly good enough for us to walk up and down into without any problems. And I do want to add cobblestone slabs around here as well. And from the outside, I think that's looking really cute. So in here, we're just going to break open this section, and this can be the start of our very first mine here. All right, that kind of gives a good idea of what it's gonna look like. We're definitely gonna be putting some stairs on this block here. I can actually go ahead and just grab some really quick. And I don't know that I want to fully complete this. I like from the outside over here, you can't really see where our mine is at. It kind of blends in a little bit. It just looks like a little tiny little cave, which is really what I was going for. The only thing that I think we can add in here is maybe some moss and some vines, which we're gonna need to bone meal more vines to get some because I used literally all of the ones that we had over here. Maybe we should grab some of those really quickly. Oh my goodness. This is the third time that it's rained since I started playing, literally like 30 minutes ago. This is ridiculous. Alright, that should be good enough. I don't want to clutter this too much with vines, but I would like to have some kind of scattered around. And honestly, I think that's going to add a lot once these guys kind of start growing. I'm going to really like that. And I just wanted to check on these guys, but it looks like they have grown and they will give us, oh my god, they will. They totally are going to give us more seeds, which is perfect. Why can I not trample this? I think that might be part of a mod. I'm not sure. And if we look up here in our free cam, I'm really loving how our base has turned out. It actually looks really good, even at night and during the rain. Go ahead and clear that so we can get just a little bit of a better view. Oh my goodness, it looks even better during the day. This place is literally so, so cute. Oh wow, and that apple tree is really fun. Is that a different wood? An apple log. Interesting. And I did finally learn how to harvest these apples since the last episode. That made me really upset that I didn't get any, but you just have to right click instead of left click. I was just being not very big brain. I honestly really want to keep going and decorating and just playing, but I really don't have any more plants for today. I think we got lots and lots done and we explored a little bit of farming and of course decorated some more. We met this wonderful trader that gave us even more stuff to farm, even though it was very disastrous. Very, very chaotic. I think this place has, oh my gosh, I think it's turned out so very nicely. I'm so happy. Anyways, guys, this is all that I have time for, unfortunately. I've been having tons and tons of fun decorating this cozy, perfect starter area. And it's really honestly paid off so, so very well. We have so many new, very wonderful, cozy places to hang out in. And I would like to think they are all practical. Well, except for the watchtower. I really don't need that. But it's cute. Anyways, thank you guys so very much for watching and spending your time with me today. I really, really do appreciate that. Hope you guys are all enjoying the series as much as I am. And I will be back with another episode very, very shortly. Bye, guys! Hey there, I'm Skylar, and welcome back to episode 3 of our Minecraft Homestead world. We've already achieved so very much in a short amount of time, but we have even bigger things that we're reaching for this episode. But another week in this Minecraft world also means another live stream to recap, so let's quickly get into that. Link in the description, by the way, if you are interested in any live content. And oh boy, I feel like we got a lot done. Last episode, we started dabbling in some farming, which I didn't go too heavy into it because I knew that I wanted to make a more permanent house. But we also decorated our base, made a wonderful enchantment setup, and made our very first ever mine, which we did venture down into here. There's actually quite a large cave down here. See if we can just very safely sneak in here. I will let you guys know. I think I died like 4 times on the live stream. It was pretty scary down there. We found whatever this is, which has so many spawners attached to it. We have a spider spawner, a zombie spawner, and a skeleton spawner now that we can use whenever we're ready. And if we come back out here, we also tackled some wonderful, amazing stuff up here. I did get a second pickaxe, and I learned how to make a water bucket. A water bucket! All right, let's quickly go over here so I can show you guys exactly what we were working on. These crocs are awesome. Anyways, guys, we finally ventured up into the area that we are going to call home permanently, and we have done some terraforming. It's definitely not done. I would like to smooth some of this out still. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to live up here. This place is amazing. But we have completely terraformed this area. We will have room for a very nice home. And I guess we have a donkey too. I'm gonna steal him. It's gonna happen. As much as I love our wonderful campsite down there, I think I'm gonna like seeing it in the distance so we can always remember where we started. And I do have great big plans for this world, but they would be a lot more easily achievable if we had a permanent residence. Before we can get said permanent residence, though, I do need to get quite a few materials. I already have a pretty good idea of what I want this base to look like. It's not perfect. Some of the things we need are going to be some more dacite from the wonderful Skyrus Vale biome. And I would actually like to incorporate some spruce wood into the build because lots of modded items only come in vanilla wood types, which is okay. But if we mix some spruce wood in there, it should even everything out, I think. I do have our block palette picked out though. I did a little bit of testing to see what looked nice in a creative world, just because I've never really used any modded blocks. And hopefully it turns out well. I really tried super hard with this one. Let's go ahead and run back over to our base quickly, and we can start getting geared up to get our house built. These shoes are literally so fun. Whee! And my, oh my, we are taking a very slow pace because I think we are actually nearing like 100 days or something like that already. I'm gonna have to sleep quickly so we can figure out exactly what day we're on. 74 days. Oh my god. That is totally fine, but now I really know that we need to get into it. Oh my god, that's all the spruce wood I have. Thankfully, getting some spruce wood will be pretty easy with this timber mod. I think we might want some more Sika wood as well. And we definitely don't have enough dacite for what I'm wanting to build. Actually go off into the water here, and my favorite way to plant spruce wood is actually to just build out into the water so that nothing gets too ugly. And then just make little platforms for some giant trees. Oh, that's all of the saplings that I have, but this is going to be more than enough, I think. I actually want to see if we can claim this area. We can. And I learned about this from a friend, but I can force load this section. So while we go out and, I guess, collect or... Yeah. Oh, my brain had a fart. Anyways, this being force loaded will make all of our trees ready to be chopped down when we return from gathering our dacite. Oh, whoa. You can zoom very, very far in. I just learned that. Okay. Well, this is modded Minecraft after all. I guess we're gonna learn something new every episode. All right, we are going to run our little feet. Oh, I did not want to teleport. We're gonna run our little feet all the way over here to get this wonderful, amazing dacite. You can see little sections where I've already stolen some, but I need more. And this is actually pretty close. I thought it was farther away, but it looks like we're only about 400 blocks away. And I just realized I forgot to grab a bed. Why do I always forget a bed and then I get stuck and stranded in the middle of the night, alone and afraid? All right, bed acquired. This time we're actually heading out. Oh, okay. Sorry. I guess those are his flowers. All right, we made it. Let's find a nice area to kind of flatten a little bit for some resources. It looks like right over here is going to be fine if I can actually manage to break all of these trees, hopefully. Oh, my PC. Oh, my PC. All right, we have made a little bit of space here, and now just time for a little collection montage. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I committed to that. We basically just terraformed this whole area flat except for the rocks, and now it looks ugly. And I'm really hoping that this dacite is going to be enough. It might be a little too much. It might be just enough. I have no idea. I kind of want to make a house that's on the larger side, and it would be nice not to have to come back here every time I want to build to collect stuff. So hopefully we got a little bit extra. And now we can just head back to our spawn area. And we actually spent an entire day collecting materials. It's kind of crazy. All right, day 76. We need to get into this. I would really love to have a permanent home before day 100, if possible. I'm sure we can probably manage that. Now, we just have a little bit more collecting to do. So let's just make a butt ton of iron axes. I think we're going to go through quite a few. These trees all grew according to plan while we were gone, which is perfect. Hopefully my PC survives what I'm about to do to this poor thing. Oh boy. Alright, I honestly think that what we have is going to be good for spruce wood. I will go ahead and replant these trees just in case we need to grab a little bit more. And the other items that I'd like to bring with me is all of our Sika wood. Would like to take these aspen saplings, and it looks like we don't have any aspen wood in here. So we'll have to grow some of that. Oh, just kidding. We have just a few right here. I will take the rest of that spruce wood and the rest of this dacite too. quickly sorting most of this inventory. And I think that's okay for now. This backpack is full of materials. We only need a couple more secret trees and maybe some more aspen wood. And we should be good to get started building. I'm actually so excited for this house. I have so many ideas. I have 3 different Pinterest builds that I'm thinking about mashing all together to kind of create something semi-original. I guess as original as you can get in Minecraft. Usually when I play Minecraft, the one thing I stress about the most is having the perfect builds and trying to be as original as possible, which can be good, but I think for the sake of this series, we're just gonna go with it. Just kind of see what we enjoy, what looks good, and just, build casually instead of trying super intensely. Oh, one thing I do want is to make a wall of furnaces because I actually don't want to use cobbled dacite. I want really badly to use the regular dacite. And we can use a little bit of cobbled as some decoration. Oh man, this means I have to go back for all of my coal that I have. Okay, we can do that. All right, our furnaces are going. Now, one final thing that I want to get is I do want to use some bricks in this, which there should be plenty of clay in this water here. I might go a little bit further away from where we live at just so it doesn't look too ugly. So let's go ahead and get some of that. I can actually repair my shovel before we go out as well. I did not find any more diamonds down in the mines, but that is okay. We still have just a few left, I think. Oh yeah, we have just a small handful. And my favorite way to repair a shovel is to just make an entirely new shovel because you get to save a lot of diamonds that way. There we go. 2 levels, brand new. Oh boy. Apparently running across the water and running back takes a good bit of time. So it is already nighttime again. All right, I do want to make sure to grab my bed once again. I promise we're almost done collecting all of the resources that we need. And I think, honestly, I'm going to take off our Crocs so we can actually swim in the water. I think with the bikini, it's actually faster than the Crocs anyways. But they're still pretty fun to use sometimes. This water definitely goes on for a long time. I think we're going to start about in this area here. And we can go ahead and just break all of this beautiful clay. Probably should have done an extra live stream of collecting all of these materials for our house. But I don't think I was thinking ahead, honestly. I just really wanted to build our house today. That is okay. This will probably be a total of like 5 minutes of the video for you guys. And a bit longer for me. What? It's back. There's another one. What is this mysterious butthole? Oh boy. That was not very smart. Not very smart. I will learn what these buttholes do. I don't know how, I don't know when, but I will find their purpose. But let's quickly take a look at our stuff here. And hopefully this will be enough for us. Oh my god, that's a poisonous spider. Oh, that's not good. I thought you were a regular spider. Alright, there are poisonous spiders. Oh, he's spinning. There are poisonous spiders in the Forgotten Forest. I will remember that. Alright, let's go ahead and head back home. Alright, back safe and sound. And looks like these are almost done smelting. is really nice. Let's go ahead and just... Oh god, there's literally just junk in this in this chest. There's so much too. There's 2 chests full of junk. And now I just need to figure out exactly where I want to put my house at. And let's start with a simple outline. Alright, there is a simple outline that I planned out. For the first floor, we will be adding a lot more onto here, but for now I think this is going to be good. And I actually want to bring this up all the way around. I mainly want to get this part in just so that we can see how much dacite we're going to be using. And I think this section is going to come up a total of 6 blocks. I think that's going to be good. This is going to be quite a large build, but that's okay. This is probably going to be our forever permanent house. Hopefully, maybe. Oh no. I wish I could scooch this over just a little bit. It's gotten a little too close to this pond for a comfortable walkway. Well, this isn't exactly a pond. The terraforming kind of was naturally like this, and I kind of just left it because it would be nice to have a pond. But we can tweak it a little bit so we can have a more comfortable pathway through here. That is totally fine. Let's see if we can adjust this just a tiny bit. And honestly, I think even just that is going to make this a little bit more comfortable to walk through, and it still looks pretty natural, I think. Oh my goodness, I don't think we have any bamboo for scaffolding. Hang on. Canvas? I have some of these. I do not have straw, but I do have canvas rugs. We're saved. We can make some scaffolding, no problem. Oh no, we still need bamboo. What am I thinking? Okay. How do we how do we get... Oh no, we need to find bamboo. Let's see, looking at my map, I see dark forest, blackwood taiga. Oh my gosh, there's a jungle all the way over here. Why did I not grab bamboo from that place? How far away is that? Yep, that's fine. That's fine. We can go over there. Okay. Um. Alright, small, tiny pit stop for Aspen. Hopefully we don't need any more than that. I broke my axe. Oh, you scared me. Anyways, back to what we were originally doing. The heck? Running into a tree. Okay. Oh, hello, guys. How are you guys doing with, no lighting or job blocks or loot? Ow, ow, ow. What did I touch? Ah! That's rude. Now I have to watch out for tiny purple plants that want to kill me too. Yay me. No, no, no. There's no place like home. 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 Okay. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. I see no bamboo. I came all the way out here for 0 bamboo. I'm gonna cry. Oh, hey. Back to praying for bamboo. Oh, my tummy. Uh, okay. I just wanted to play a cozy little world and just build a silly little house, and everything is trying to kill me. Why is it taking so long to break the bamboo? This is not in default Minecraft. Please. Alright, time to go home. I'm very, very surprised that we made it back in one piece, but here we are. That was really, really chaotic. Alright, let's put this scaffolding to work. Finally, we can make some, and I'm actually going to plant the rest of this bamboo around just so we can get more. And oh my gosh, it is finally time to get building. We do have this very basic structure laid out, but I think we're gonna add lots more detail to this. This is really just the bottom floor, and I would like to bring it up probably 2 more blocks might look nice. A good sturdy foundation always makes houses look super nice. And now we just have to figure out how we're going to put a second floor up here, which I do want to use this wood. And it looks like I actually don't have an axe to strip any of this. Oh boy. Oh, there's my iron. Okay, these chests are literally atrocious. This is terrible. Let's make a couple, because just in case we need to harvest any more wood. And I think we can just go out in this direction on each side here. And I think if we just strip this in a straight line all the way across, we can make this look nice. We do the same thing on the other side here. I think I'm going to ignore this back section here and not put a second floor on top, just so there's a little bit of variety in shapes and sizes. And I honestly think we might as well just close this off here. We can put a log right on top, and then we can add some decorative stuff later. I think we're gonna get these bones down, figure out what I'm doing for the top floor, and then get more decorative later on. For this floor, if I can make this fall nice, I think we're gonna fill this in here with just some spruce planks for right now. And I need to grab my torches quickly so that we can light it up on the inside, because I don't want a bunch of creepers in my unfinished house. That would be a pain in the butt to deal with later. And I think for this back section over here, I do want to have a trim that the roof will sit on. We're not going to necessarily turn this into another room, I don't think. Oh my goodness. Hello. Oh, I'm so dead, actually. No. Okay. This is fine. And our adventuring earlier in this episode had made us very hungry. We've eaten literally all of our food, so I might take a small break to kill some of my cows and cook up that meat. But I think we can do something like this, and to kind of clean it up, let's see if we can just take this away and fill it in again with more spruce planks. Oh, that is not right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. That should be good. We might be able to use this if we made a taller roof. Or something, actually. We can go ahead and put the wall in and leave this part open. And maybe a nice window. Ooh, I think I like that. Yeah. we're gonna keep that. But let's repeat this pillar pattern on this side as well. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And just bring these all the way up. Oh my goodness. And I'm not sure what to do with the sides. We have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should look nice, I think. We can have a nice bigger section for some pretty windows. Yeah. Let's go ahead and make this over here too. Maybe if we go in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. That might look nice, actually. We can put a little thing over here as well. Just a little overhang next to our little front entrance area. I think that would be cute. We could maybe stick a horse in there or something. But let's get this built up. And I think this is looking good. I think we're getting somewhere with these nice sturdy bones that we have. But yeah, I think this is going to turn out really cute. I have lots of ideas for decorating. I found like 3 different Pinterest houses and kind of smashed them all together into one house. Stick a torch down in there for a moment, and then we can just cover this up. Spruce wood again. I want to use a nice mix of spruce wood in here. I don't think the spruce wood looks too bad with the palette. It's very neutral, so it's not going to look too crazy. Let's go ahead and break away this wall here on the inside. We might have to leave this like that. We could probably figure out a way to decorate this to make it a little bit less harsh, but that sounds like a future me problem and not a right now me problem. I actually wonder how bad this would look if we made this the stripped wood. It might look a little, yeah, I think that looks a little strange actually. Let's just put, what is it, this white basite back instead. We can figure that out later. I'm gonna quickly go ahead and fill in the walls up top as well. And honestly, I think this pinky, like salmon color wood is so pretty. Alright, it is looking better and better, I think. I think this is looking really cute so far. But now we really need a material for some of the roof. And I'm thinking about using some of these bricks. But I found in this mod pack there are lots of different kinds of bricks. If I can find them here. Oh yeah. And I'm not exactly sure how to make this, but we're gonna figure that out. A mason table. Oh, a clay ball, 2 iron, 1 brick. Crafting table. Looks like I can make that pretty easily. Get a little crafting table here. Brick, iron, logs. Oh, I do need a ball of clay. I have a ball of clay. I do. I have lots. I can make that mason table. There we go. Perfect. Now we just need to make a lot of bricks. One thing I did see is that we have dark oak wood around here. Do I have any saplings for that? I do have dark oak wood saplings. Let's go ahead and plant a couple trees because I think I want to use this dark oak wood for the trim of the roof. And actually, There's a perfectly flat area down here for our trees to grow. I can't really grow those, but it's okay. They can wait for more saplings. Oh, oh my god. Um, it's a big tree. What is that? Oh no, guys. Please. This mod pack has some problems. This might be an issue. Uh, okay. I guess it wasn't actually there. That was really weird. I think this is more than enough. Dark oak wood. So I'm just gonna stick with this because we just want a little bit of stairs and hopefully some regular blocks. I don't know if we'll want any slabs. We'll have to figure that out. We'll have to figure that out as we're building. Ooh, I think I really like that. That is super cute. We can add lots of detail to this. Okay, this is gonna be good. Go ahead and finish this outline here and then start figuring out our bricks. We can make this little roof and try to finish this as much as possible first and then move on to the other roofs. Now we only have 2 stacks and a little bit to work with, but I think we can get a couple of different brick variations and try to see if we can make a nice design in the roof. Ooh, tiny bricks. Tiny bricks. Oh, that makes it a good bit more orange. I don't know if we can use regular bricks with that. And we can do some regular borderless bricks again with something with a little more texture. This kind of looks interesting. This is a really cool pattern too. Oh my gosh. There's so many cool things in this in this mod pack. This is just a tiny bit. Why not some tiny bricks? So we have 3 separate kinds of bricks for the roof. Let's see if we can get our way back up here. And just start placing some bricks down at random. I think these are gonna look pretty nice together, actually. Hopefully. And that doesn't look too bad, honestly, for the roof. I really like that. And I'm really liking that. That looks super good. I think we're gonna stick with this. And honestly, this is going pretty well, but I think what I want to do quickly is go ahead and switch over to a little bit of a time lapse for the remainder, I think, of building the roof. Oh my goodness, we finally did that. That took way longer than I thought it was going to because I had to get way more bricks than what I had originally. Oh, please, 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 please. Please, I'm trying to record. Please give me that of discipline. All right. Oh, bonk. Anyways, if we go into free cam here for a minute, is that supposed to be a hammer? I think so. We can see that this roof looks really good. In the front here, I actually want to add some windows into the roof, but that will have to come later. And we do have a little bit of cleaning up to do up here. Let's go ahead and get that taken care of. And I do want to come into the inside here, and I think what we can do for this open gap, I think we're going to use just some Sika planks on these sides to close this up. Now, we definitely need some torches up here. I'm actually going to go grab some. I usually don't care about wasting a few materials, but I do not want to waste my scaffolding. Give me that. And honestly, I don't think that looks too terrible. We can definitely add some detail to make it not look as strange, but I would like to get as much of the decorations done today as possible. So let's go ahead and see what kind of stuff we can add to make this place just a little bit better. I think we can go ahead and start at the front here. Oh my gosh, this hat is ridiculous. But I would like to put a bit of stability in this little section here, just with some stairs, slabs, and trapdoors. And we'll probably repeat a lot of these designs all the way around the build. And I think this would be a good place to also put in a window, and we can put some fence gates on the tops and bottoms and put some fences on the sides. Very, very interesting and dynamic. I kind of do like that though. I think we're going to leave it like that. And we're just going to want to repeat this design on all of our little roofs that we have. But before we move on, I do want to put a little bit more detail in here in these walls, just to give it a little bit more support. And we can add a few cute little buttons as well for some decoration. And I think this is going to look really good once we, repeat this design around. And honestly, I think that looks good there. I think that's good. And I definitely don't want this to get too repetitive. So I think with this here, this is looking absolutely wonderful. I think we're going to pop over into a time lapse to complete up the rest of the details. All right, that went very, very well. That didn't take too long at all. The only thing that I want to do quickly is to add a few windows here and there to the walls. Oh, it looks like I forgot some buttons here. That's okay. And I know for sure that I have some lanterns. Not very many. No, looks like we used probably too many lanterns in this area, but it looks absolutely wonderful, so I'm not regretting that decision at all. And I will say that our house is looking very nice from over here. Oh my goodness, we are cranking up this day counter. It's already been pretty much 100 days, which is kind of crazy. But let's just go ahead and place a few lanterns around here. I think that's going to be more than enough lighting for the front section. We can place a lantern in the center here. And I guess we can go ahead and put them on the sides too. Why not? With some hanging off of the roof up here. And we'll be adding more lanterns when we have more, of course. But I think that this is going to look good for now. Let's add just a little bit more lighting quickly here. And I'm going to smelt up some of this into glass. Repeat these windows on the other side of the build. Because I like everything to be somewhat symmetrical. Not too perfect, but not too far off from each other either. I think the front side could use a little bit of windows as well. Just on these two outer sections, and then this one we can just kind of close that off with oh my god. And then this section we can just kind of close off with a stair and leave alone. And I'm just going to repeat this little pattern on all of the little 3 sections that we have. Looks like we'll only have one on this side of the build because of this roof, but that is okay. I think that everything is looking nice. We're just waiting for some glass to cook up, but I would like to tweak this back section just a little bit. So we're going to need some dirt to give this just a little bit of depth back here. I know I terraformed this whole thing flat, but it is easier for me to visualize when things are completely flat. And I think that that is going to look nice, but one more thing that I really wanted to do was try to work in a giant window here. So let's go ahead and crack this wall open. Probably about to there. I know we're gonna want just a little bit here. I'm gonna try to be very careful about how I place this glass because I do not have silk touch. Hopefully you can see the vision at least a little bit. It kind of looks crazy at the moment, but we're definitely getting there. We're getting somewhere, I think. And it's not perfect. It probably needs some work, but I think that that's going to be really cute. I want to find maybe some slabs that will match with this, but I'm kind of running out of different resources to use at the moment. Maybe we can just try some of the wooden slabs. Let's see how that looks. Maybe? It's hard to tell because it's pretty dark, but I honestly don't think that looks terrible. Other thing that I would really like to put in here is a little kind of patio in the back. We're gonna have to do some reorganizing with different levels on the inside, but I think that this would have the potential to look good if we go ahead and place this in here. And we can have a nice doorway here as well. If we can ever figure out how to put a door in here, maybe we can raise this whole section with not cobbled dacite, but preferably regular dacite. And I honestly don't think that this will look too bad once we get the rest of the homes sorted out. I think that's good. Maybe we can put a cute little raised kitchen up here, and I would like to put in this doorway. Oh my goodness. But I'm honestly not hating how it's looking. The only things we need to add in are our window panes in the top level. Hello, Mr. Spider. And maybe a little bit of lighting to the roof. But I think for episode 3, I think this is really, really nice. I do think we're going to do some decorating on stream. It's actually Monday right now, and I'm trying really hard to finish up the episode before the live stream because I really want to get an episode out at least once a week. I did slightly run out of time this week. I've had a lot of other things on my plate as well, but I think that we can go ahead and call it an episode here. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you so very much for spending your time with me today, and I hope you've been enjoying this series. Like I said, we have lots more to do for our house and pretty much everything else. And we will be back very, very shortly with another episode. I also wanted to mention thank you for 250 followers on Twitch and 300 subscribers on YouTube. That is incredible. Thank you so much. And we will be back very, very soon. Guys.